Alright, I'm gonna get a tarot message for y'all. Alright? The magic, like Yu-Gi-Oh card we got is Jinzo. Now, Jinzo is a powerful card, almost as strong as the Red Eye. Well, about as strong as the Red Eyes Black Dragon. And his effect is he can penetrate traps. So, you could probably see through the traps that are laid around you, if any, or at all. Like Jinzo, you can penetrate the traps. Alright. Let's get some tarot cards for you. Alright. We got the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So you're feeling generous, nostalgic, passionate, disappointed, and feel like walking away. That's a lot of things to be feeling at once. Maybe you might be feeling a lot of things because you might be feeling highly stimulated. That could be a reason, don't you think? You're feeling generous, nostalgic about your childhood, passionate about an adventure, and disappointed over a grief or a loss. Maybe you lost a pet. Maybe a pet has died. Maybe you feel like walking away from what? From a situation. Let's see what you're walking away from. A Queen of Wands. You feel like walking away from a woman energy who has had a zest for life. I don't know if you feel like walking away from her. Maybe she feels like walking away from something. And you could be that person that she relies on in some way. Maybe not a huge way or a big way. Maybe she might rely on you in some sense. She might lean on you. Let's see what this disappointment is about. The Hierophant. This is the Hierophant. He's a DC superhero. So they're feeling lost. That woman is feeling lost over a very highly spiritual, important person. But let's see what you're feeling adventurous and passionate about. You get the Hanged Man. So your own things, your own stuff that you surrender to. You surrender to things for a new perspective that gives you a chance to feel adventurous and passionate. Let's see what you're feeling generous about your childhood or your nostalgic past. Let's see, your childhood, you get the Justice. So, maybe your upbringing had challenges and disappointments and very intense transformational things, but something transformative about that is coming, and you will get a justice for that. Now, what is somebody, maybe not you, but maybe somebody else is feeling generous? What are they feeling generous about? Happiness. The Ten of Cups on top of the Six of Pentacles. So they're happy to give to you. They're happy to give to you probably because you deserve it. You know, so let's see more about this Queen of Wands on top of the Eight of Pentacles. They feel like walking away. This woman energy feels like walking away. You get this Strength card. Or she gets the Strength card. She feels like walking away. And she may be leaning on you in some way. Maybe a small way or a big way. But you might want to go to her and feel strong for her, because you could be very impactful for her life, whether she has time or the energy to admit it. This disappointment over the loss of a Hierophant, a spiritual energy that may be coming in the future, or maybe in the process now. You get Three of Cups, so maybe that loss might be worth celebrating. Maybe you're getting rid of maybe a very influential woman in your life is getting rid of a person who should be more spiritual and grounded, but is maybe abusive. Who knows? The Hangman over the Knight of Wands. Let's see. You're turning to the Hermit, so you're taking time to go within and turning to a new perspective. Alright, well, let's see this Justice on top of the Six of Cups. You get the Three of Swords. So you could be feeling very strongly about somebody from the past, and they could give you strength. But you may be feeling very strongly and very noble, very passionate about that person that you can confide in and may give you strength. Let's see. The Ten of Cups on top of the Six of Pentacles. Or is it the Six? It is the Six. The Ten of Cups on top of the Six of Pentacles. The happiness on top of the generosity is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. So you may have a insightful intellectual edge to offer this situation. Let's get some more. The Strength card on top of the Queen of Wands, on top of the Eight of Cups. You get the King of Wands. So that could be you. You may be feeling bold and action oriented, but maybe in a position where you need to be stationary and may need to be on the sidelines for when she needs you. This Three of Cups on top of the Hierophant, on top of the Five of Cups, this celebrating over a loss of a spiritual person. Maybe you defeated a very abusive parent or abusive sibling or abusive grandparent or abusive individual, and you're celebrating about it, and you feel like being bold and action oriented with this Queen of Wands, this feminine, mature energy. Let's see, you get the Star. Miracles happen. And that's what you get on top of that. Miracles. Hope. Hope. Have you cultivated hope? Have you been through situations that inspire hope? Have you gone through struggle that has brought upon hopeful situations? This Hermit on top of the Hangman, on top of the Knight of Wands, you get the Page of Pentacles. So a new creative, possibly business venture, right? Maybe you need to collaborate with somebody, but you're in a state of withdrawal and gaining a new perspective, even though you want to be adventurous. Alright, let's see the Three of Swords on top of the Justice card, on top of the Six of Cups. You get the Death card. So maybe somebody going to die. Maybe. It's not funny. It's not funny. Somebody could be really dying. Or a transformative process is happening over the whole situation. You may have Scorpio in your chart, Or somebody is literally one foot in the grave. Who knows? I hate to say it like that, but in my life, my grandfather is not doing well. He's 81 and he's dying. And I need to be honest about that and how it affects me and how he's a Libra and he's my grandfather and he's not doing well. My grandmother's an Aquarius, and you have to be real about your upbringing. Speaking of upbringing, the Six of Cups, right? Yes. So, however you were a special person in this family system, there could be death upon the horizon. So you need to be aware of this. Let's see a new intellectual energy over happiness and generosity. New beginnings with the Ace of Wands. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna get some personal clarifiers. These I wrote myself when I was having coffee and feeling very in tune with myself. On top of the Ace of Wands, on top of the Page of Swords, on top of the Ten of Cups, on top of the Six of Pentacles, you get light a candle or an incense. So you may be feeling like a brand new person, but you still need to give respect to the dead and must never forget. So the Death card on top of all that, you get sober favoritism. So all along the while, you may have been somebody that was very impactful in this person's life. And then you take time with a wounded hand. You may like Stone Temple Pilots, or you need to take time to listen to them, or you need to literally take time with a wounded hand. The Star, you get diet and exercise. You may be working towards something and bettering your future, bettering yourself. Let's get this action-oriented on top of the Feminine Queen of Wands. You get staying in line too long, overburdened. So, something may be frustrating with you. Something may be frustrating you. And you may feel as if you need to make a change. And I feel as if you do need to make a change. And you probably should make a change. And, yeah. I'm going to pull some oracle cards. With this light a candle or an incense, you get... Do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life. Focus on the good in your life. You're doing great. And the sober favoritism on top of the Death card, you have such a bright light inside. Stop dimming it. Yes, I agree. You are so unique. Take time with a wounded hand on top of the Page of Pentacles. You get open your heart, not just a little, but all the way, and let the love flow in. Yes. Let the love flow in. You deserve it. With that of exercise on top of the Star, the Miracle card, you get to remember that you can't change anyone but yourself. It's true. That relationship you have with yourself, nobody else has it but you. So make it strong. This overburdened energy you have. Remember that it's okay to be happy. Really. It is. Open your eyes. Fear Factory. Alright. I don't know if I went over everything that needed to be gone over, but I got wine to drink and vape to vape and music to listen to and more cards to pull for myself. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Adios!